Kunkka. Even when the hero has been abysmal, they will never stop picking it, no matter what.
Maybe they are planning to put it on their logo or something. I don't know, but yeah, they haven't had a lot of success with Kunkka recently. No one has, and also not with Medusa. So they're getting a lot of new stuff here. LGD, that is, they're getting a lot of new heroes into the midst.
Medusa, what a hero! What a hero! What a hero! I really wanted to see what Ava's going to be able to accomplish here. We were speaking about him at length in the pre-show, and very important for Piggy Killer to have looked back at the replays and say, well, we almost never get impact out of this guy, but it's almost because we almost always sack him. So maybe this game they give him a better start. And if he's also a good slot here, this could end up being a very good game for the Spirit Breaker to just create havoc all across the map.
I agree, but also one of the good things about Spirit Breaker in this game, or just Spirit Breaker in general, that you can sack him, you can leave him. So if you're having like this mentality in which you still need to sack your offlane, which they have been rolling for the past couple of series, then he's going to be a one that can be sacked. He buys that Vanguard, gets the or Ring of Health even, and Phase Boots is just able to creep skip, farm the small camp with the charge. Like, yeah, I can see it working for them.
Yep. Frisk will eventually head on over to the top side of the map. In mid lane, Kunkka versus Queen of Pain. We used to see this Kunkka, this pirate, being picked particularly to deal with the Queen of Pain. Does the advantage still stick in the hands of our Kunkka, or has Queen of Pain gotten a little bit of juice from these recent buffs and lanes better against this guy?
Yeah, I think overall Quap is in a better spot right now than Kunkka. So I think it should be a little bit easier for him. The itemization as well is better. Oh, look at him. He's doing the... I do this trick in every pub, literally. Look at the damage. Yeah, look at the damage on Ultimate Titan now.
Yep. Go through the twin gate, baby. Give me that bonus damage. Feels good.
Yeah, so usually I'd be doing it... I'd be doing it with a TP, obviously, but now you can actually do it with the twin gate. Feels solid. He didn't get a lot of damage, by the way, not way more than he'd get in the lane. And also the lane is pushed in, so unfortunately for him, he couldn't use it. Like, usually you want to have that as the lane is back and in your favor, and then you can actually dish out some damage.
But it's about style, is it? Whether or not it's effective doesn't matter. It looks cool.
Yeah, it really is. It really is about style. Frisk chasing that courier, gets it in the end.
Nice. They should actually do like courier first blood, so that the first courier you kill is like worth more.
He drops the item that he carries.
Oh gosh, that would be too strong. They might find first blood in the top lane normally. Why you smile? Beautiful Echo Stomp though. Catches both heroes and will be able to get off himself behind the tree, so he's A-okay. Not gonna die in the top lane.
Yeah, has to be careful. Like, he's one of those brawlers. He really likes to get in very early on, but before level 3, he doesn't necessarily carry that much damage, so he can be taken down.
Small little skirmishes. People are poking and prodding one another, but nothing big just yet. In top, they're just content to keep harassing the Medusa. And without Why You Smile being nearby, they're trying to get through her mana pool, but Echo Stomp will come out. And now look at this. Ava's the one that's very low. Blood Grenade drops down onto Spirit Breaker. Not enough mana, though, for a Mystic Snake. It finally comes off, and that's going to be a kill for Shiro. Oh, no. How many times have we seen this, Lizard? You go onto Medusa hoping to kill her. Instead, she turns it onto you and gets the free gold out of your corpse.
Yeah, you probably don't want to give that first blood to Shiro. One hero. Mercy does get killed down by New on bottom lane as well. So lane's going already really damn well for LGD.
Good start for New. Good start. And as expected, good start for Nothing to Say through the mid lane on his Kunkka. Well, classic times, LGD, good laning start. And you were saying in the previous series that nowadays we do see the less favored teams better able to represent themselves in the earlier portion of the game, and things just fall apart in the mid game. This is a problem, Lizard, where the team that's favored is having a harder start than you. Then you have real difficulties recovering later on.
Yeah, they're heroes as well. Crystal Maiden again, man. Like, he's dropping really low. Spirit Breaker on top lane. Might die again. Let's see. They have... There should be a stun from Snap, right, Frisk?
Okay, charge back for Ava. Not sure about this one.
Why so deep, though? I felt that he could just charge the ET and run away. Because
Flyfly is also in trouble, down bottom. He has to run away. They end up losing the life of Planet. But New knows that he has access back in a moment, throws them in. Flyfly is dead. So 2 core is dead on the map here, Liz.
Okay, guys, you need to win a lane. My expectations have lowered, you know. Sometimes it's win one, lose one, even out one. No, you have to just even one out, even one lane out.
No. Well, it's getting worse because middle, they're going on to XM. And we saw why we see these Kunkkas often picked against Quap. She almost died. Lizard, look, click on the Queen of Pain. She's just about to hit level 5, right, off of this creep. NTS is about halfway to level 6. So the next time they try that X combo, if he has both, they can land that onto Quap and kill her off.
Yeah, he won't even need anyone. If she's like 70% HP, he can solo her even. And he's constantly on 20% HP, so XM needs to be really careful not to get X'd.
What's he going to be able to do about this one? Fortunately for him, the tower pressure from Kunkka, we don't anticipate that much of it. So NTS is going to have to rely on the Siege Dragon to put any hurt on the structure. Bottom, we see Mercy yet again. As you mentioned earlier, still just struggling. His pool of health is just so low. And there's so much harass on the enemy team. Middle, there's actually a small engagement. XM got X back, and I think he's going to get himself killed off. Well, no, NTS didn't throw in the torrent on that one. It was still on cooldown. So XM should be okay.
Do you think it's good that Medusa can now solo for LGD?
I mean, very good for her, yeah.
Right? Just leave Shiro on top, but at least Spirit Breaker is gonna get something.
They managed to get a kill onto Mercy, so they were really struggling to find this kill onto XM. They're like, fine, we'll settle for the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, I don't know, that felt like an overkill a little bit, but what they can do after is just roll down bottom. There's that TB, and he'd be a better kill. He's got the TP, but and the Twin Gates, but where does he go? That's the thing, like, he can't really go top and pressure it. Medusa feels way too strong. I feel like Piggy Killers, they need to make a massive move with more than a single hero rotation. New?
Yeah, well, they're bringing the Queen of Pain down bottom because they want to go on to New here. They triggered out some damage with the Metamorphosis, and XM, with the jump in, able to kill off New. The Observer Ward they have spots out why you smile, but Frisk unable to connect with the Fire Snap Quickie. So they end up not being able to find the kill. Did XM get experience out of this? Okay, he did. So it's justifying the rotation.
Okay, that's pretty damn good, I would say. Like, your Spirit Breaker is getting a little bit more now on top lane. You rotated the co-op, but look at, actually, LGD are the ones that make a 4-man rotation down bottom. Nothing to say, get his bottle refilled. Flyfly is safe for now, hiding, farming these 2 camps. By the way, these 2 camps feel so damn good to farm.
Oh, dude, I can literally live my whole life in these camps. It's so good. Sadly, though, these camps have also scouted vision. Oh no, the Ogre stunned Flyfly. But NTS and the crew, they don't follow up in time. If he died from that, I would, if I was him, I'd just quit the game and be like, today's not my day. It's fine, boys. Just tank the L. But fortunately, he does survive, although his tower will not be so lucky.
Yeah, imagine if they could stun lock you. Like, one hits you, then the other.
Oh my God.
If you have some stacks, 4 stuns in a row. But yeah, they lose the tower, and LGD, like, they can chill out for a little bit now, get some levels on their supports, because they've been rotating together for quite a bit. Once they get those levels, they can do the 12-minute. Let's see if they'll do the same move down mid. Like the 12-minute mark, rune into mid lane push.
That'll be interesting. A couple of minutes before that happens. Also, you know, earlier we were speaking about which towers are more important with the changes to the map and the demotion of the tier 1 middle. it feels like if you're on Radiant side, safe lane Radiant tier 1 is crazy important. Like, it always feels uber bad when you lose this tower.
Yeah, I can see it. I agree. It doesn't cover any ancients, but it does cover the Roshan. So maybe early on it's not, you know, like it's not massive, but later on it definitely is. Same goes
also, I feel
for...
like one of the advantages for Radiant is their positioning around this outpost and the Twin Gate. And it's easier to play around those things when you have the tier 1 still alive.
Okay, yeah, definitely. You can move across the map easier, gank top.
Speaking of ganks, they were trying one on the side of Piggy Killer, but sadly, they do not find any willing customers for their damage services. So they just have to get back to farming. This doesn't feel like it's only been 10 minutes in this game.
It doesn't. There has been a lot of action. They're smoking up, but Medusa on top lane actually TB all the TPs after the charge. Okay, Kunkka actually cancels his.
Yeah. Only ET showed up for this, but she wasn't under that much of a threat. Maybe now it's time for her to start thinking about the value points into Stone Gaze, or maybe just holding a point. We'll see. But she could just back off deeper into the jungle farm there. Middle in the meantime. We are jumping onto the Queen of Pain and XM. Ooh. Jump away. Not going to be caught out by the spell damage, the spell combo from the NTS.
Yeah, a little bit of a fail boat there. And now XM has a double damage rune. So they're the ones actually making a very aggressive move now on top. As Beastmaster is still busy pushing out bottom, farming up.
Should be able to take out this tier 1 tower.
It looks like a free one, freebie.
Yeah. They're not pressuring either from the side of LGD elsewhere on the map. So it is 100% free. That being said, they are posturing middle as if they want to take this tower. And there's no Radiant heroes nearby here for Piggy Killer. So it looks like it's going to end up just being a somewhat trade. Unless the charge connects.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because of the trade, Eva, there's no follow-up right now. He's kind of alone.
Yeah, he gets arrowed for his troubles as well. He's going to lose a lot of HP. New is there with the wild access. Does pop the magic wand, but eventually ends up dead with the primal roar, pushing him closer to the enemy lineup. NTS dies as well. And they went all the way in for that one, Lizard, and it did not pay off for them. They lose both heroes and still end up losing the tower anyway.
Yeah, NTS getting a kill, they're losing the tower. I'm not sure why he charged the way he charged. So basically, I was thinking, yeah, they can charge and then TP in with meta and stuff. Like, they have more than necessary to defend this tower. But that really looked like some miscommunication. Like, he charges in. You're a Spirit Breaker, you're extremely tanky, but you're not that tanky.
Gonna try to get to that tank ability level as time goes on. However, he is not there just yet. And it's not like he's going into easy customers. These heroes on the side of LGD, the squishiest hero on their lineup is Mirana. And Mirana is not a squishy hero. So killing them off, quite hard to do. Several strength heroes, lots of damage mitigation. And it looks like we're going to be having an aura build-up from New. So that's probably going to make Piggy Killer a bit happier. You don't have to deal with a pipe or a Crimson Guard. But you still have to do something right now to help you out with damage. And probably it's not going to be... You probably have to like overwhelm them with numbers at this point.
Yeah, he's just waiting for his Overlord, right? And he gets that. Then suddenly Beast is completely online. He's already online, but what really strikes me the most about this hero is his ability to farm and how much space he gets. Like, usually when he's played on offlane, I feel like Beastmaster, when he's played, he is the carry. Like, he gets more space usually than your position 1.
Gets everything. We're gonna see him. I'm just watching his team from afar as they pick off Frisk. They try to jump in and save them with Ava, but sadly not going to find anything. We'll see if they can attain some revenge as Planet thrown back with the Nether Strike after the Frostbite hit him. But now all of a sudden it's Spirit Breaker that might be a bit too deep. He got hit in by the ET Splitter. Can he escape this charge in a second? No viable target, however. And you will end up dead.
They still have Roar, and Medusa is coming in as well. So they're pretty much bringing everyone here.
And at this point, why not, right? They've already got the tier 1 tower through middle. Arrow bottom catches onto Mercy, and Shiro's gonna clean up Mercy. Planet will be able to claim the kill itself. But with all these heroes here, this tier 2 tower is certainly gonna be forfeit. The Medusa with level 2 inner beast aura and some illusions. Lots and lots of damage available.
Yeah, the way that they played right now, after getting these couple of pickoffs and Medusa moving behind the tier 2 tower, it reminded me of .ai. The open AI, if you remember.
The open AI bots.
They're just moving. Somehow they're moving closer and closer to you, and you can't do anything. Like, that's how it felt the last couple of minutes.
Also, speaking of the last few minutes, we had an answer to your question. Will LGD all collapse middle at 12 minutes? That didn't happen. But at 13 minutes, they all collapse bottom. So maybe that's the new
Wait, when did they
next
kill
level
mid?
tick.
When did they kill mid?
They killed mid just after 12 minutes. Just after they lost the Spirit Breaker as he came charging through.
It still happened, right?
Yeah, but it's not because they didn't plan on it specifically for that.
They had 4 heroes.
They were just responding.
They had 4 heroes there. But okay, yeah, they were responding to the push top. That's true.
And that was when tier 1 was being pushed top, right? So, yeah, exactly. So if you're looking for a trade, doesn't necessarily count. But still, I do like the idea of around this time in the game, group up somewhere on the map, en masse with all your heroes, and just try to show off your strength and maybe get an objective out of it as well.
Yeah, it's not usually that you see a tier 2 fall that early on, but they already have a 10k advantage 15 minutes in. Ooh.
Yeah. Game is hot. We have this Overlord available for this Beastmaster. We're not that far away from Tormentors being online. But Piggy Killer don't want to leave the game in its current state, as they're going to smoke up with 3 heroes. They'll avoid the Beastmaster Hawk. Sadly for them, NTS is also nearby. Not an easy customer either. He has a haste June to pop too, so there's no way they catch him. Who can they go on? Why you smile? Shows up to break the gank. And now that he has, maybe they look for some revenge on LGD as they find the chain disable out onto Frisk, and Frisk is going to end up dead here. X marks the spot to cancel out the freezing field, enables them to bring down the Crystal Maiden as well.
Oh, Fly.
New. What can he do here? He's surrounded by 3 heroes because Fly is here as well with the meta, trying to beat down onto him. It's all the cores, but these cores need to be careful. Sunder goes out onto the Miranda, but here comes Shiro with the the Stone Gaze. Sonic Wave flies back, but unfortunately, they cannot get Fly out of here. And the Medusa will claim the life of this TB.
It just felt like it was such a bad position to be fighting in. Like, on the enemy high ground, all your heroes are in the river. Like, you already used too many of your spells. I feel like they used too many of spells to kill the ET. Like, Elder Titan ate everything. He ate the ulti from Spirit Breaker as well. And I think that's a big control that they wasted. Like, I don't think he even had to do it. I do believe that Elder Titan could have died without it. Like, look at this. Why you smile? They go on him with 3 heroes. He's already kind of dead. You don't have to use that. But okay, if they don't, maybe he survives, pops some stick, uses his stomp. Better safe than sorry, I guess.
Well, there was no safety there. And also, there's no safety in the real map because Frisk is a bit of danger. He did scout out the Mirana for a second, but she knows where he's at too. This arrow, okay, we should have a dead Snapfire, but can't close the gap for Planet to throw in the Yules either. By the way, what have you made of NTS's build? He's going for Blade Mail, Solar Crest, no BKB being picked up on this hero, no Heaven's Helm.
I think maybe Lincoln's later down the line. You are playing against Spirit Breaker and against TB, so I think that's maybe an option. Like, BKB has value, but it isn't amazing. I think Blade Mail is pretty damn solid as well. Nice idea. Meanwhile, it's all about the Medusa, right? And Shiro, how far is he? 700 gold, more or less, from the Butterfly being completed together with the Manta. And you're already looking at ending the game, really, once you get that.
Yep. Our Intrepid Terrorblade on the other side only has access to a Manta. And he's building Diffusal now. It seems like we've seen quite a few Terrorblades struggling to deal with this immediate Butterfly itemization that these Deucers go for. Because this is the second time I think we've seen a Diffusal attempt. We saw an MKB second item once. And so far, none of them have been successful, sadly.
Yeah, if you are doing this defusal, it just feels like you're always one step behind. I think defusal maybe is not the right option. It's great versus Medusa, but yeah, we'll see. Perhaps it's not really about the itemization, it's about who gets where faster, right? Like if TB was getting his items faster, it would look completely different. But this is literally the game plan. Go for Roche the moment Butterfly is completed. Take Roche, use that Aegis until your Scuddy is up, and with the Scuddy you're kind of safe, you can end the game. But until the Scuddy is up, just use the Aegis to push a couple of tier 2 towers.
Still 2 tier 2s that they can claim through middle and the top lane. Shiro has ported middle, but look where everyone else is going. They're smoking up and taking a twin gate. They're going on a small adventure, coming through the Radiant side of the map. And XM, oh no, XM is underneath an observer ward. They see him flush. They recognize the blink. They need the Beastmaster to want to be there though. He does not have a blink dagger, so getting the Primal Roar out might not be as easy as they would like it to.
Nice positioning by XM and the boys, like running away and staying on the high ground. Like not too many teams would have recognized that Medusa is most likely alone mid. Well done.
Any other play that they do there leads into a death for this Queen of Pain, and the game just gets much harder, but that's the one play they could use to save lives. Sadly though, Liz, Medusa is still very happy to just take your tier 2 tower anyway. And here they are on the high ground, looking for a tier 3. You said they want to maybe get the Scotty. They can't wait that long. Somebody's got a date after this game. They need to hurry up.
No, I mean, you don't have to wait as long as you have Aegis. Like, as long as you have Aegis, you can continue pushing.
This Ancient Thunderhide making a huge difference. Morty's kiss is raining in by Frisk, and they will enable them to kill the Elder Titan with the Sonic Wave as well. Stone Gaze, though, even better. And the roar onto Queen of Pain brings her down. Ava dies quite easily as well. And Shiro is still looking menacing in this fight. Buyback from Ava. He's charging in onto the Queen of Pain. They really want to get the kill onto Kunkka, and Kunkka will die. Marana gets another struck by SRF. And Ava kills him off too. A double kill off the Spirit Breaker. And with those two heroes dead and no Primal Roar, they don't have enough control to hold him in position. So maybe he's looking for a turnaround here. Stunned up both heroes. Shiro now in danger, lost all of his mana and now his life. Frisk will get brought down by a very nice arrow. As we see Fly running down the Beastmaster. Elder Titan throws out the splitters. Not going to connect, but they have still isolated Fly's Terrorblade. Ava can only do so much. But Fly still alive for now. Planet has an arrow, but no real angle to throw it out just yet. It looks like they're going to let him live. Splits the wickets. They can't keep the chase going. All right. Buyback was taken. Does end up losing some very important lives, but ultimately they defend the base, get a couple of kills. It's a lane of Rax loss, but after a deficit like this, you expect to lose something big.
Oh, that was incredible. Like, really nicely done by Piggy Killer. The buyback from Spirit Breaker turning everything around. Like, what this hero does is just ridiculous. Like, he finished off the Kunkka and instantly killed the Nirvana afterwards as well. Netting them a double kill, then pushing back the ET and the Medusa back into Terrorblade's hands. Really nicely done. Well played, Tuava. Huge impacts in that last fight.
It is sadly still going to be a lane of Rax claimed around the 20-minute mark.
Yeah.
In LGD, they're not afraid, dude. They're just coming right back. They're like, all right, boys.
Well,
we did it. Let's go.
There's no meta, right? That's something that they're very well aware of. So, how do you defend without it?
30 more seconds before the meta will be back online. 10 more seconds before they have freezing field, but their push on LGD goes much faster than that. Got the Beastmaster army, we've got this additional HP from the Granite Golem. Let's see what Piggy Killer has got to defend the second lane. Yules will cancel out the charge from Ava, so no way for the Spirit Breaker to reach the Medusa. Boat now will crash down onto XM. Beautiful tidal wave to drag these heroes back. Fly forced into an early Sunder onto Shiro, but Ava doesn't have a Sunder, so he dies outside of the base. Shiro now turns his attention back towards the Rax as they melt down the melee Rax. There's no buyback for the Spirit Breaker. There's a death right now happening onto Mercy. So it's going to be 3v5 no matter what. Shiro and the boys trying to mince down XM, and XM is dead. Shiro is just killing everybody. Come on, give him the rampage. as they wipe out 5. They take the W. Piggy Killer tap out. GG, well played. And 23 minutes, 29 seconds.